Good morning, my dear YouTube friends. At least it's morning for me, but anyhow, I greet and meet you this morning with another recipe. This recipe is going to be called my oilless cheese and egg recipe. Now, we know cheese has a certain amount of oil in it, but we're talking about the exclusion of adding additional oil. So, I'm about to start that now. I have my cheese cut up, probably about 3 ounces. But you can work the cheese however you feel because you know how much cheese you like. But it is cheese and the eggs, so cheese is the first ingredient. Then I have here 2 large eggs. Put pepper in your eggs. Many of you have made this recipe before, but this has a different twist to it. How much pepper you like. I use a little salt. Okay. And the main thing that I do that's different, it's about execution. So watch this. I have about a 1/4 cup of water in this skillet. I'm going to put my cheese in here, and I'm going to melt my cheese in this water until all the water evaporates. Once all the water evaporates, I'm going to have the oil from my cheese that's going to cook my eggs. So I'm going over to the stove top, put that on there. You can keep the camera right on that. Now my eggs, I mixed them up, beat them real well because I want my color consistency to be the same in my cheese and egg. So I beat the yolk with the clear part also, so that they can blend together in one color. Okay. Now, while this is melting, I put a plate rather. I put this plate. The oven was off. I put this plate in the oven. And turn the oven on 350. When the oven gets to 350, you see it's at 349 now. I'm going to turn the oven off. And the reason I do that is because the cheese and egg will have a tendency to sweat. And you got a watery looking mixture in your plate. And so you get the plate acclimated to a certain temperature, and when you put the hot egg and cheese in it, it won't sweat. So we're at 349 on the oven. I can go ahead and turn that on off. Leave that plate in there if I want to. We're going to mix this up. So the steam is evaporating, which means the water is evaporating. So what we're going to see now is oil from the cheese. As I said before, my oilless cheese and eggs. All about execution. Okay, we're about to evaporate all the water out. Constantly stirring. See? Okay, let's get a little closer. Can we see it? Okay. You see the oil from the cheese? No added oil. Okay. Now we're going to start mixing our egg. Adjust the cheese however you want it, how you like yours cheesy. But Okay, follow me over to the counter. Okay, that's your cheese and egg. You don't have that watery liquid in there because it's all evaporated. And you don't have the sweat from the different temperature of the plate and the cheese and egg. The plate is warm. So that's where you have it. You have it right there. All this cheese and eggs. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.